Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we're in the UMPs here at Fairbury. Ran an okay time here, but times are very tight between a lot of people. So we're car number 6 here out of this 12-car field. So we're like right in the middle. So I imagine we might run a lot in the middle. Who knows? But this sun is absolutely blinding. It is so hard to see on the front stretch. It's crazy. So hopefully we could deal with that all race, because that's an absolute mess. But this track's really fast in the bottom right now. It's definitely going to slick off in the race, but that's all right. So we're just going to try to get all the way down to the bottom, see if we can't hook the bottom really well. Try to get a decent lap here. If I can hit the 4s again, I'll be happy. 5:09 just outside the 4s. Bad backstretch. I got way too much on throttle there. Bad exit off 4, too much throttle there again. We got a 5:68 on the second lap. So far, that puts us third. That's not too bad, honestly. So we didn't fall off as much as some other people did on their times, I guess. So that's good. So far, we're back to 5th. Adam beat us, which Adam was the real fast one last week. I think Charlotte was. But fell back to 6th now, so it's going to be a tough one. I don't know if we're going to have 1 or 2 heats because there's only 12 of us, because it like split us. I think there was 24 people that registered. And so I don't know if there's only going to be 1 heat. That's a potential. Hopefully there is. It'd make the race go by a lot faster, which would be nice. But so far we're in 6th. We'll see if the 10 car puts in a lap, and we'll get ready for these heat races. All right, heat 1 is about to roll off. We are in 2 different heats, as you can see, but if you look at every number that's in this heat, it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then the 11. So that's absolutely crazy that they qualified to be separated by 1 each, and they're all in the same heat. That is an absolute stacked heat. My heat is a lot of lower numbers, and I'm going to be the highest number in that. It's hilarious. But we'll see how this heat goes. Everybody makes it to the main, so nobody has to worry about that. Tacky track. It's probably going to be mostly bottom, I would say. I don't think it's going to get slicked off enough with 6 of them out there. But we'll see how clean they can all be. I imagine it'll be a pretty clean one. I think the 11 car is the 15 down here. Yes, he is. He's that red 15 on the bottom. We'll see if he could finish better than any of the top 5 numbers. But off they go. Leader gets it just barely. They're almost 3 wide in the turn 1. They get two I cannot speak. Too wide there through the corner. They prevent going 3 wide to keep it clean early on. That middle lane probably is going to be a little better, maybe, just to keep momentum. If you can keep the guy down through the corner, they're getting together a little bit there, racing super tight. Really, really close racing there for 2nd place. The leader's not really pulling off, which is very interesting. Thought he might pull off more. He's running more of that middle line. I thought he'd run more bottom and try to slide up to the exit. In 1 and 2, he can definitely do so, because the bottom guy is definitely trying to take that line. They get together really hard there.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, they get together there off of turn 2. They were super tight there through the turn 1 and 2 for a couple laps there. So I'm shocked that didn't happen earlier. The 11 car holding his own in 5th back there where he started. The 18 has fallen back to 4th after starting 2nd. So that's a rough one. It's a rough start for him. 20 car in 3rd, another 20 car out in the lead. They're single file now with a couple laps left, 2 laps left here at the line. Everybody's keeping it pretty clean. 20 car decides to go to the top and make something happen. We'll see if this works out for him. 2 laps to go. In 1 and 2, he goes up top, back to the middle in 3 and 4. Trying to do anything he can there. Runs a little higher there in 1 and 2. 18 ran a little lower. Gets the wall in the backstretch. The 18 dives it way down to the inside. He's going to try to slide up on him.
Sorry,
nope, not quite. And they are all going to finish out pretty clean there. So the 2 car starts on pole, finishes in 1st, and we have our heat now, and we are going to be starting in 3rd. We'll see if we can try to move forward at all. All right, we're getting ready to roll off here in heat number 2. The sun is blinding. It's so bad. That's going to be rough to deal with in this race. Hopefully we can get some cloud coverage, or maybe like for the feature race we can get some sunset so it's not as bad. That's going to make visibility a little difficult off of turn 4 on the front stretch, but not too bad. It's still manageable. But hopefully we can have a nice clean race. Hopefully we can stay in third or maybe get up to second. That'd be nice. We shall see, because what did fourth get? A 5:29, so we about ran the same time anyways. And the front two guys were pretty close on time with like a mid to lower 4. So we'll see if we can try to run with them at all. Need to try to get a good start here. 8 laps, no cautions here in the heat race, but there will be in the feature, 30 laps in the feature. Not a great start by ourselves. Second place went all the way to the outside. Getting back up into third there. Trying to get like right on this grip a little bit, but trying to leave the guy above me room as well. This thing wants to like almost a grip flip. Like the left rear keeps coming off the ground right now. It's really weird. Second is getting out into the lead, that 8 car, who is just running the outside, absolutely flying right now. He's making that outside work. I kind of like this middle a little bit better right now, but I think that outside might be a little bit faster, it looks like, as long as you don't go up and smack the wall. You can use more throttle, try to keep the momentum higher, especially for these straightaways. You get so much momentum. Well, at least in the feature, we're starting on the outside. That's a positive, because we're going to be going right to this top. Oh, wall. Let's not do that. Running the wall here is tight, but rewarding when you do it correctly. But very easy to get into the wall, and with these cars, you really don't want to get in the wall very hard, so your right front doesn't come around and smack it, because you can easily break your right front steering. We're gonna run middle here in 3 and 4, like the 8 car did there, so we don't get slid on. Behind us is a tight battle. I don't know who got that. I think the 9 car held his spot. We actually ran our fastest lap there. Top 1 and 2, middle 3 and 4, so that's interesting to know. So we're going to be starting in 6th, just like we qualified for the heat. Pretty solid race. We just need to get better at running the top, but starting 6th, at least we'll be on the outside here. All right, getting ready to roll off here in the feature race. Hopefully we can have a nice clean race. 30 laps can go by very quick if we keep it clean. Hopefully we can. I think you can get some good 2-lane racing right now with, like, it's still pretty tacky in the middle. And a little bit of the bottom as well. I feel like you can get, like, the top and bottom, like, middle-ish rolling. So I think it's going to be some good racing. It's going to be tight, though, if people start sliding up. Trying to throw sliders here. Throwing sliders here is sketchy. Very tough to do. But it's interesting, a lot of the lower numbers being on the outside, where the outside is starting to become fast now. And a lot of the faster guys on the inside, or the lower numbers, I should say. Not necessarily faster, but lower numbers kind of equals faster in a way, if you think of it. Because it means that they have a higher I rating. But here we go. Hopefully we can have a good race. Not the worst start, but not the best start. See if we can't rip the outside here. He had just enough room. Like, that's racing a lot and knowing that somebody's going to slide up in front of you, and for him, like, knowing he had room to slide up. People smashing the wall, trying to stay off of them. They might break their damn steering with how hard they're hitting it. Oh, jeez. Had to check up for him sliding up there. I thought he was going to run the middle there. I was going to try to get to the outside. Oh, dang it. I thought we were out of the wall, and then I gassed it up and would get it a little bit. Oh, no. Get out the wall, you dummy. Yeah, I would imagine P1 would hit the fastest lap when you have all the room to work with. Okay, I am not doing good on this outside right now. We are squirreling all around. I've damn near fell to last here. Holy shit. That top was not the move for me, apparently, because I suck out there. Hitting the wall way too much. I think the 18 might have just broke his right front. No, he didn't. I thought he was going to. He nailed that wall, it looked like. Like, I need to enter right on the damn wall if we're going to run it. And that's the hard part, is getting out there and not hitting it.
inside. Clear.
But we are an absolute squirrel out here.
2, 5. Inside, inside. The car in D1. Just hit the fastest left. 12.5.
Need to try to
inside.
throttle control better so we're not steering all over the place.
5, 6.
'Cause that's the main thing. You want to get these cars straight
Still there on the bottom. Clear.
and keep your momentum instead of being super sideways. Sideways means slow.
Clear him. 12.91. That was your fastest left position.
Getting decent run on these straightaways right now. There's not a lot of speed through the corner.
Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Working the bottom.
I'm gonna try to run
Clear
some
him.
middle.
13.
We have a guy on our inside, but he's been running right along those tires down there. So I know I can run where this grip's at.
Inside, inside, inside.
Flip the wall in the straightaway, that messed me up a little bit. We're fine. I'm getting some cloud coverage now. My eyes could have a break from the damn sun, which is nice. That sun is so rough.
12.705.
But man, I sucked way too much on that outside in the beginning. That was rough. That was very rough for us. Because I needed to hit that a lot better, especially when we were starting on the outside, man. Like, needed to get that thing moving.
9. Inside, inside. Clear, clear.
Might be letting off too much, honestly, going into the corner, and that's getting me more sideways.
13.031.
I need to figure this out, one way or the other. We're already in the back, so I might as well try my best at it to try to get better at it.
13.158.
But this is the most I have struggled in a race in a long time, man. Like, we were pretty quick on the bottom. That 17 car smacked the wall. We were pretty quick in qualifying, okay in the heat, and then just feature time came around and we just absolutely suck. Oh, don't hit him. We're good. That guy's finally able to get up to the top. Oh, what the hell was that? That thing hit some like a slick strip and just absolutely wanted to spin out. That felt weird. I was not ready for that one bit. I was not ready for that at all. I don't know if I like just lost lapse of judgment there and just was gassing it too much. I have no clue. I'm so lost. This is the most I've struggled in a long time. Like, this feels like I'm on a fixed setup against a bunch of open sets, like how bad we are right now. But it's all on me, 100%, because it's fixed setup. We're just not driving well. Just got to get up on the wall and rip it, and I am not good at that, especially at the smaller tracks. I like the middle, the bottom, and the smaller tracks, but we're already back here. Might as well try to get better at the top. We got the leader 5 seconds back from us, but we only have like 8 laps left, so I don't think we'll go a lap down. But damn, we're going to finish last in this thing. That's sad. Like, this is awful. It's like a 4,200 strength of field as well. Like, it was a pretty damn high strength of field, which is crazy. It's the highest I've seen in a UMP in a long time. And I thought we could like try to run mid-pack, have a nice battles, and none of that happened. We just sucked. But I guess it happens to everybody at some point. You just have some races that you don't do well in. Ooh, these guys are 3 wide. I don't know if this guy broke his right front or something. He was up in the wall. But I think he started behind us, that red number 10. I think he started in 8th behind us. But I am trying to run this wall the best of my ability at the moment. Trying to get better at it. Leaders caught us a little bit. I'm trying to like catch these guys, but also trying to see my time to the leader to see how I'm doing compared to them. But also, I imagine that they're running the top at this point. It is really slicked off, like middle to bottom. Dang it. Hitting that wall in the front stretch does not help anything. Just being too close to it and clipping the right rear on the front stretch before you go into turn 1 is the worst thing. I remember doing so many time attacks here and doing that and like not allowing my time because I barely clip it like at the line. It's so annoying. We have 2 more laps. This race flew by because we had no cautions, which is fine. I love no cautions. That like super clean racing, but we were just shit. A caution would have been nice to be able to catch up at some point just because of my stupidity and suckiness. But hey, it happens, I guess. You can see it happens to the best of us, which I'm not saying I'm good at all, but I'm usually better than this. Damn. but not a single wreck the entire time. Clean ass race. Love to see it.
Good run,
And we just absolutely sucked. I don't know what to say besides that. That was awful. Holy shit. We went from 6th to last in like 5-6 laps, and then just absolutely rode back there. Could not do a damn thing. What were our tires? 75? Like, tires were not bad at all. We were just slow. So let's look at any incidents that happened through the race. There probably wasn't many, just because it was probably all wall taps, if anything. And other than that, it was a clean race. That was fun, but we just sucked. I need to get better at this track. This guy back here was all sorts of sideways. He might have been blinking. That might have been why he was popping up, though, because he was running, like, middle of the track, too. 18 got the wall hard. Didn't hit the right front, though, so he's fine. He's going to get it again in 1 and 2. A little bit, barely tapping it. That's how you want to do it, though, perfectly. Second place up here. I think this is Adam smashing the right rear on the wall. That's getting that nice little bounce off of it. 18 car getting into it again, just bouncing off of it. But it's like straightening out his car a little bit awkwardly. But when I did it, it was just too bad. 10 car hitting it pretty hard there. This is lap 23 already. Like, there was not a whole lot going on in this race. I think this is where they were 3 wide here. I don't think the 17 knew they were going to be 3 wide because the 10 got the wall there and caught up the guy behind him. 76 into the 15 there. Just some tight racing, and that's the end of the race. Like, super, super clean race. I think everybody with a 0. Oh, no, a couple people with a 2X, like, apparently. So I guess either spun out the end or just hit the wall hard enough for a 2X. I don't know. But clean race. We were just slow. That's all there is to it. That was sad on our part. Like, that was just terrible. So let's go see how much I rate, and we end up losing out of this one. Damn, lose 93 in that. That is rough because I was getting kind of close to 5K, which would have been nice. But, hell, I don't belong in 5K at all, or even where I'm at now. We just were terrible in that one. The 5-car finished back there with us, but he qualified back there. We qualified okay, and we just fell back right off the beginning. So that was rough. That was very, very rough. The 2-car gets the win, led all the laps. Good on him. Adam, second place, 2 seconds back. Like, Nick was just gone. He knew what he was doing here. He was super fast. So, a good racing by everybody. Real clean racing. That was a lot of fun. I need to work on this track and just get better at this because this was just a sad attempt by us. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. If you guys stuck around at this point, you guys are amazing because nobody should be watching me at this point in this race because that was god-awful. You're not going to learn a thing from what I did, except you're going to learn all my mistakes at least. That's the one good thing, I guess. So hopefully you guys enjoyed nonetheless. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I will catch you guys in the next one.